He is the first Aboriginal Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. Now, as James Bartleman's term draws to a close, he is making his mark as a champion of First Nations children. He launched a campaign to stock libraries in northern reserves, and he's setting up a long-term project to encourage reading. The CBC's Mike Wise headed north to see the Lieutenant Governor in action.
The only way to reach 27 of the most remote native reserves in Ontario is to fly in. James Bartleman has paid a lot of visits here over his time as Ontario's Lieutenant Governor. He's made it his mission to help improve the literacy rates of the students on these reserves.
You don't have bookstores, where you don't have libraries, and as a result of that you have huge levels of illiteracy, and many children drop out after they reach grade 9. Not too many go on to university.
Okay!
2 years ago, he organized a massive book drive, collecting over 1 million used books to help set up school libraries. Before then, these shelves were bare.
And they're right here. Maybe a little dog-eared in places, but they're being put to good use.
Like at summer literacy camps, this summer almost 3,000 Native students are enrolled in a program trying to spark a love of reading.
Okay, you can glue it on the front for your cover.
The camp started as an experiment last year, but with Bartleman's term expiring next year, he wanted to make sure they'd continue after he left. So the Lieutenant Governor did some fundraising and managed to raise almost $6 million from businesses, unions, universities, and the provincial government. That's enough to keep the camps running another 5 years, flying in counselors from the south who not only help with the big words.
Sorry, the ball ricocheted off the wall.
They also help as role models.
You don't realize how important reading is, and I think it's important for them to learn that, and they see us going to college and doing stuff like that. It's really, it's good for them to kind of see the outside influence.
They're happy here, and they're learning. That's what I sense when I just walk in here.
Alberta, Quebec, and Nunavut are looking to copy this program, just as Bartleman is ready to start another.
You got a puppy? What's the name of your puppy?
A book club. The funding is almost set for Native students to get a brand new book every 2 months for the next 5 years as well.
So I hope that when I leave the job next March, that it will just move along. Everything is in place. A few weeks earlier.
But even after he leaves, Bartleman says he'll continue to promote literacy as a volunteer, flying up to the camps just to read to the students.
But Leela had never been on television.
Mike Wise, CBC News, on the Iabamatong Reserve, Ontario.